Hello, welcome to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's take a look at today's news on Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. We go to Congo, where the Prime Minister has resigned. The Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Jean-Michel Lukonde, has resigned from his position. The Prime Minister handed his official resignation to President Felix Tshisekedi on Tuesday. Lukonde was appointed head of government following the collapse of the coalition between ex-President Joseph Kabila and Felix Tshisekedi. His exit just comes a week after the Constitutional Court declared the incompatibility of government and legislative functions. Under the Constitution, the Prime Minister shares the leadership of the executive branch of government with the President. The Constitution also dictates that the President appoints the Prime Minister. Lukonde's resignation comes at a time when the Congolese military is currently battling M23 rebels. Those in Congo, let us know on if this comes as a surprise or did you see this coming? Let's go to South Africa, where the date for the next election has been set. May 29th is set to be the date for the next national elections announced by President Cyril Ramaphosa. South Africans vote for a political party and not the presidential candidate in a general election. Political parties are then assigned positions in parliament, and the lawmakers elect the president. This vote will be the 7th democratic election in South Africa. The ANC has won every national election since 1994, but South Africans have since grown tired of a troubled economy and high unemployment. Those in South Africa, let us know if you're a registered voter, if you plan on voting for this upcoming general elections. Also, I know that there's 3 political groups. Let us know who you support. Let's go to the Caribbean. And there we go to Haiti, where the widow of a president has been indicted on charges. A Haitian judge has indicted 3 individuals: former First Lady Martine Moise, a former Prime Minister, and police chief, in connection with the 2021 assassination of President Jovenel Moise. The 3 are the highest political profile figures indicted in the case, which includes 51 people in total, among them former Colombian soldiers and aides of the then president. The indictment accuses Martine Moise of being complicit in the assassination of her husband. The judge said he found contradictions in Moise's statements, and some evidence suggests that she knew about the plot prior to the night of the murder. The judge also cited testimonies from defendants of the case who claimed that she wanted to run for president after the assassination. The accusations also didn't offer any advice or evidence showing that Martine Moise directly participated in the plot, though. Martine Moise's lawyer said she is innocent, and the violent attack against her husband was the most traumatic night of her life. It's also noted that Mrs. Moise was seriously injured by bullets during the attack. The killing of Jovenel Moise has sent Haiti into political turmoil and violence as criminal gangs have expanded their influence in the country, particularly the capital, Port-au-Prince. This has caused a wave of Haitians leaving the countries as asylum seekers and migrants into the greater Caribbean and Latin America. Because of the surge of violence, especially in the capital, the United Nations Security Council has requested a deployment of police officers from Kenya to help fight criminal gangs. Last month, the Kenyan High Court had blocked the move, stating that the Constitution only allows for military personnel to be sent for missions outside the country and not police officers. Since the Kenyan High Court has blocked the deployment, Haiti has continued to deal with its own problems. Those in Haiti, let us know on if you feel that there's any validity with the assassination accusation of the widow. Also, let us know on if you feel that this is just nonsense and BS. When we come back, we'll have today's African proverb of the day. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Let's take a look at today's African proverb of the day, and it comes to us from no particular African nation and or ethnic group, and it reads, "For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today." Once again, "For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today." African proverb. This should speak to a lot of you. I know that it speaks to individuals in my life. How many of you know people that went and married broke, meaning that they had no savings whatsoever, or they had to rely on family and relative and friends to help pay for their wedding? And so, should they have any children, those children will also be raised in debt. How many of you know individuals that have quit a job without having another job lined up, or having their own business, being able to financially prepare them or themselves financially for the coming months? How many individuals do you guys know in your life that have went and moved to a different city without doing any extensive research, only because they might have partied in the city a few times, and then they decided that, hey, this is a great idea to go ahead and relocate, and then within about 2 years, they are back in their hometown? You have to prepare yourself for every single thing. What's great about life, though, is that usually you get a great number of chances. So continue to prepare yourself for whatever it is that you want to do in your life. In this case, it's tomorrow. And tomorrow is usually reserved for those who prepare for it now. Let me know your interpretation of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your thoughts, views, questions, comments, and concerns on the top stories. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make it your best friend. For Kush News on Kush Convos TV, I'm Ochanda. We'll see you soon.